Welcome back to Good Living Alaska. Today we're getting ready for camping, setting up a new nesting box for our chickens, making a water feeder for our hogs, grabbing new batteries for the trailer, and finally spending the afternoon with the family at the park.
All right, so in order to prep for camping, we have a few things that we need to do. 3 specifically. We got to prep the trailer. We have to help the livestock by getting them a larger source of water and by fixing up this egg nesting box that I found on Amazon. So I found this cheap egg nesting box. It's actually made out of stainless steel, and what it is it's a rolling egg layer box, and so that way the eggs can get away from the hens so they don't eat them. Now, I haven't really been having that problem. Every once in a while they'll break them, but I think they're trying to peck them around and move them away so that way they can lay their egg uninterrupted. And I think that's probably what it is, because usually what I find is like it has one little peck in it and it's not been eaten. So as you know, or if you've been watching, what we've been doing is we've been using buckets, little white buckets that work just fine, and they've been laying their eggs inside of those white buckets. So what I want to do is have an actual egg layer box. Now, originally I was going to build one, but right now I just don't have the time. So I found one on Amazon. I ordered it. That way I can put it together real quick, and it's something that's functional right now, and later on after I build the chicken coop, I can either get more of these or I can buy something else. But this is the plan, putting this together real quick and putting it out there in the temporary chicken coop dog kennel. And Harrison's gonna help me. You gonna help me, bub? Yeah. All right, we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna get onto the pig water feeder. All right, first this. Look at that box of instructions. Look, they even give you gloves, Harrison. What? They give you gloves so you don't cut yourself. Maybe I should wear gloves.
Oh, where's my dog?
Oh, these are your gloves. Here, you can have these.
Oh, that's nice stuff.
All right, well, there we are. Harrison and I got it done. Looks pretty good. So the idea behind this chicken egg layer roost is that it's kind of tilted this way. So that way when they lay an egg, it'll roll down and into here. Now, again, it may not get used like that. It may just fill up with a bunch of hay, but I'm okay with that. It's not that big of a deal. The idea is to actually have a couple little roosts for them, and this is 6 in particular, for them to be able to lay in. The idea behind this is just temporary use, but if it becomes permanent, that'd be okay. I might end up getting another one of these and putting it in the future chicken coop whenever we do build that. But right now, I think that's going to be perfect for the temporary use. Open up, grab the eggs is the idea. And hopefully they'll roll, and if they don't, well, that's okay too, because it's not that big of a deal. We're not having issues with chicken eating our eggs. So we're going to go get this installed. I think I'm probably going to use just a couple zip ties in the back. It has a little hook spots, and I can just hook that onto the dog shelter. And want to go get that done? Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so this is where we have been having the chickens lay their eggs. It's this white bucket here, and it has been working just fine here. These are the 3 fake ones, and these are all the real eggs. They seem to be happy with that, which I'm glad. But now that Harrison and I put together that chicken nesting box, I'm going to install it actually over here in this corner. That way they have more nesting or roosting boxes for them to actually lay eggs in. All right, so the idea behind this is that whenever a chicken lays its egg here, it should roll to the front, and so we should be able to get it out from here. Of course, we're going to put some wood shavings in here, so there's a good chance it may not roll as much as we want it to. All right, but that's just our little update on our little temporary chicken coop here. Before winter gets in full effect, my hope is to actually have our chicken coop finally built. This is just temporary solution since we're doing a lot of camping here coming up, and dip netting season is coming as well. And so we should be dip netting, camping, and working on the rest of our summer projects. All right, there they are, little nesting boxes. I think it's going to work great. All right, let's go on to the next thing. All right, so for the hog feeder, the hog water feeder specifically, what I ended up getting was I found these little bits off of Amazon here, and these little bits are where they bite on it and it lets the water come through. I guess they just actually put their mouth on it here, and they put their mouth on it right here. And it lets the water come out and they're able to drink from it. So it has a little valve in there, but I need to drill into a big barrel. Now, I found some barrels on Facebook Marketplace, and it looks like they had some kind of pesticide chemical in them. Anyways, the lady said that she cleaned it out with a bunch of soap. Now, I looked online, and soap does deactivate it, but also other chemicals as well. So I'm going to use a little bit of soap. I got some Dawn behind me that I'm going to mix up and use the power washer to clean it out again. She says she washed it out 3 times. I'm going to do it again just to be safe, but we're going to cut into it first because I need to cut the top off. So these are 50-gallon drums here. And so what I'm going to do is just cut it around the edge here, and then I'll be able to actually use a heat gun and kind of push these edges in a little bit. And this should fit right over the top of it if I plan on doing that. Now, I may not need the cover, but I am going to keep it just in case, mostly because, you know, why not? I can cover it up. The other thing I was thinking is maybe the rain will help keep it filled. If nothing else, it does rain a lot here. In fact, I see a giant rain cloud coming towards me right now. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here and then drill some holes. This little package that I got from Amazon came with a drill bit and some plumber's tape here, and I'm gonna get this started and get this wrapped up and get this all attached, and hopefully it won't leak. Now I got the metal ones. There were some plastic ones online, so I got the metal ones, but there were some plastic ones online, and I think the metal's gonna be better. It's got two little rubber gaskets that go in between. I think it's gonna work just fine. I'm gonna get the holes drilled out, cut them out in 4 different spots there so the pigs can access it pretty easily. And then we're going to replace that with the little plastic kids water pool that I had. The reason why is because that worked for a while. It probably lasted maybe 3 weeks, and then they broke, which a lot of people on the comments did say it was going to break. And yeah, you're right, it was going to break. I knew it was going to break. I kind of got it for them because it was kind of hot that week, and I thought, well, hey, it'd be a good option too if they make it last. And it did last actually longer than I thought. So I'm going to go and get this cut. We're going to use a circular saw to cut around there, and then use the drill bit that this came with to drill through, and we're going to try to square it up by means of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully it should be good. I'm wondering if I should just do 1, 2, 3, 4 and then have one side that can face the fence. I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I can have 4 straight across, and then one side is going to be against a fence, especially the future fence that we plan on building out there. But a lot of plans, a lot of stuff to do, but let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Done. All right, there we go. Got it open, 50-gallon drum. That was fairly straight, not perfect, but fairly straight. But definitely looks like a pretty clean cut. I like using circular saw for that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it washed out here. All right, I got my Stanley power washer, which is definitely my redneck one. It's nothing special. And I think I got it on sale like $30 at Walmart like 7 years ago. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get it cleaned out here, get some spray soap in there to deactivate anything that the person who said they cleaned it out 3 times missed. All right, well, that honestly looks a whole lot cleaner, and it smells a whole lot better in there. Using that Dawn soap does a lot to kill anything that has grease effect. But anyways, this is going to be perfect for what we need. All right, and there we are. Got 4 of them right there in the front, kind of separated out, so that way they can at least get a drink, if not 2, but 3 at a time. I decided not to put one in the back because I'm going to put this side up against a fence. That way I can just drop the hose into it and fill it up whenever it's needed. Now with the mouthpieces, I'm going to get some of this plumber's tape here, and I'm going to do what you normally do when you have plumber's tape and just wrap this around here just like this. And this should help prevent leaks, because most leaks are right where the guard is, because the 2 washers do a pretty good job of keeping it from leaking. All right, well, this should definitely serve the purpose of giving the pigs plenty of water, especially when we go on trips, because if we end up leaving for about 2 nights to go on trips up north, we want to make sure that they're able to be fed and watered without too much help from somebody else. We do have somebody who's going to come out and check on them, make sure that they're okay. We're also going to put a ring camera on them to make sure that they're okay. But mostly they can do just fine by themselves as long as they have everything they need, like food and water. And those are the biggest things. I did order a hog feeder, which should be coming soon, just to add extra food, because I usually give them fermented food every day, and I want to be able to have some food waiting for them whenever they need it. And so that's one of the things I'm going to do too, because I can drop a couple bags into this feeder, and that way you could feed them for multiple days on end. And this here water should definitely water them for multiple days. I'm thinking at least 3 or 4 days, if not more than that. But yeah, this should definitely do the job. And as far as the chickens, I have a little chicken water that 5-gallon will feed all my chickens, no problem. All right, well, we're going to run this out there and start filling it up. Make sure that there's no leaks. I should be good to go. All right, so if you watched last time, here's the food that I make them, and they are very excited. They love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them real quick and then get the water set up. They are so loud about it. They love it. I know, I got you. All right, come on. All right. There we go. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, well, as you can see, they're definitely pigs about the whole thing. They love it. You can hear them smacking and chomping and chewing, and then they get it all over themselves, and they kind of bicker and fight over the whole situation. But they fill up pretty quick, which is good, because it's good food for them, and it's healthy for them. All right, and this is the condition of the pool. They ended up filling it up with dirt and mud, but it's broken in so many places that it can't even hold any water. So that's why we had to get this barrel, and I'm glad we did. Get you some water here. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and start letting that fill up and just check for leaks. I'll show you here after it's filled up. It's 50 gallons, so it's gonna take a little bit. Jillian and I wanted to say thank you for checking on us. We saw a lot of comments talking about how the earthquake and the tsunami and seeing if we were okay. We were perfectly okay. We were far from safe harm. I mean, we are on the Kenai Peninsula and we are about an hour and a half from Homer, but our elevation's a lot higher than theirs is. So thanks again for checking on us. All right, so I left them overnight. They've been working great. The pigs have been using them, but the only negative one is this one right here. As you can see there, about every 5 seconds it drips. And so it's a valve issue. And since that's a valve issue, it looks like I'm going to have to order another one to replace it. But either way, it'll take about 2 or 3 weeks to get in, and I'll fix that problem later on. But one drop every 5 seconds. I mean, I think that takes like, what, 20, 30 days or something before it empties out 50 gallons. But the pigs are going to be fed and watered a lot more than that, obviously. And we're going to have to keep the water clean as well because it gets real dusty around here during the summertime. I've noticed it's been real dusty in this area. So the pig water looks fantastic for what we need. So I'm glad that I invested the small amount of money for that. It cost me $20 to get this barrel, and I think it cost me $10 for those pig waterers. And that's a lot cheaper. That's 30 bucks compared to, I think it's $350 to get an actual pig waterer from the feed store. All right, now it's time to tell you the story of Big Red's last chicken egg. There's the last of Big Red's fertilized eggs, and they are hatching. This is the last one. It's actually the only one out of 24 that was fertilized. I tried to catch the last batch of fertilized eggs, but this is the only one that was actually fertilized. Look at that egg, huh? Do you see the egg? Look at that egg.
Yeah.
Wow,
All right, our little friend Hatch. Harrison, is he so cute?
Look at him coming out of there.
So cute.
Here you go, eat up. Good job. There you go.
All right, so you got to see the last chick from Big Red's batch hatch. So here it is after it got feathered. It's kind of got a golden look to it. Real pretty. It has a little bit of chick fur still left on its head, but overall it's feathered all over its body, which is awesome. So we're going to put it with the other chicks. Now, I had put it with one of the other hatchlings that is now very big chicken, and it has grown a lot, but it treats it almost like its mother. Now, this is very dirty because I've yet to clean it out this time around. I've already cleaned it out once, but I left it because I'm sending them with the other chicks. I'm going to put them back in there together, and then these are going to go with the other 5, and these are going to go with the other 5 that are in there, making 6 total, which is perfect. Big Red's hatchlings right here. Yeah, look at you. And that is the story of the last chicken. So hens can actually carry sperm from a rooster for about a month. And so at the end of the month, I did one last incubation. And out of 24 eggs, that was the only one that was actually incubated and that actually hatched. So it is what it is. I'm glad it actually hatched. It's a beautiful looking chicken. It has a golden neck on it with a black body. Very, very pretty. So it's going to be a great little chicken for the future. And it looks to me like it's a hen. It may be a male, but we'll see whenever we get to that point. Either way, I'm very glad that it's doing great. And I'm very glad that the other chicken didn't try to hurt it and instead actually more like mothered it, which is perfect because whenever I put them in there, it'll also help protect it and vouch for it basically whenever it goes back there with its brothers and sisters. Now I know I have at least 3 roosters out there, but anyways, that is the story of the last chicken egg from Big Red's bloodline. All right, we're gonna move this. Okay. Yep, drop it. Good job. Okay, stop. All right, lift it up. Good job. Keep going. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Good job. There you go. So if you've been watching us, you know that I use this for both the utility use of it, but also for camping. So last fall we did a bunch of camping in it, and this year we plan on doing a lot more camping with it as well. So I've modified it up here in the front just so it has a little bit of support for the camping use of it. But other than that, I am going to always keep it for the utility use of it as well. Because, I mean, 16 foot, I only need so much. And the base of it is actually really good for hauling lumber and stuff. And I've already done that in the past a couple times. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all cleaned up here because it's kind of gotten messy since the last time we've used it. And, you know, prep for our camping next week. From all the camping, it definitely got a lot dirtier. And then something over here spilled. So I'm going to have to clean that up there. It's really nasty. But either way, my goal is to clean it up so that way we can enjoy our camping trip. Well, definitely looks a lot better, that's for sure. A little bit cleaner, a lot less dustier. But one of the problems I have is I have these lead acid batteries here. Now, one of them is actually leaking, like the whole cell is just like cracked. And so it all leaked out and outside, thankfully. But that means that that battery has failed. And just to test it here, the light barely turns on, which means we barely have any charge. And our vent here, I can't even get the vent to turn on actually. So since we're not able to hold a charge, and even though I've tried charging them, I had to get new batteries. So we're gonna get ourselves AGM batteries, which are also not lead flooded batteries. And the reason why I don't want the lead flooded batteries is because they do off gas. And this is kind of an open air container, and I'm going to have my entire family in there. So that's why I decided to go with the AGM batteries. Now lithium would be nice, but everything is already set up in here for those types of batteries. There's a trickle charger in here that's set up. And so the AGM is just a better option for me because I'm going to be able to still trickle charge those. And because this is a constant trickle charger, it doesn't have an auto shut off. If I would have put lithium in here, this whole thing would go up in smoke because it would eventually charge it to the point where it overfills it, and usually those batteries explode when they get overfilled. So I don't want to deal with that. I just got the AGM. It was a little cheaper too, mainly since this is just a once in a while kind of thing here. I'm not going to do the whole lithium thing. I don't need to do that. It's not my lifestyle. But I mean, it would be nice if it could be. But anyways, either way, got AGM batteries, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch those out because I need to get those installed. That way we have new batteries, and the pump works, and the fan works, and the lights work anytime we come in here. And it'll give us a lot of capacity and a lot longer charge. Because I'm gonna go ahead and get those installed. All right, Bubba, come on, let's do this.
Let's do this. weird. That's not so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so I know this might seem kind of weird, but this is actually the negative here. This is negative. So it has the red on it, but don't mind that. It's just the way it's set up.
Hey, you want it down?
I gotta get these out. I gotta get the new ones. All right. Let's attach the negatives first, huh? Watch out.
It's pop out.
Yep,
What is
that scared me.
that?
Yep, they're not supposed to touch. All right, looks pretty good. It actually saves a lot more space and the voltage is still great. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. Let's make sure we're running. Yep, I got lights on. There's the pump. That's the pump working.
Let's see that fan working.
Yeah, let's go see it. Well, this fan, that one only moves when it's hot. You gotta wait till that's hot. I think I'm gonna turn the pump off for now. It's kind of annoying. Let's make sure we got lights in here, huh? What's that right here? Oh yeah, we got that fan. You see it? Does that look good?
Yeah, that makes it warm in here.
All right. I like this fan. It has an in and out setting and it's got an auto. And let's check our voltage here. So this is a little volt reader.
Daddy, yes, it warms.
12.6, looking good. All right. I'm just glad we got a new battery set up here, so definitely should have a lot more power when we're running it this time around. All right, and as far as the setup for the regular lights, got a hook up here that goes inside, and then that way I can maintain regular lights too when I'm plugged into the vehicle. This here allows me to bypass it and let it think that it's actually plugged into a vehicle, even though it's just plugged into the two 12-volt batteries.
Yeah, that was like more than. And it's on?
Yep. All right, and as you can see here, the lights work just fine, but it's honestly not enough light. So what we decided to do is we got some lights from Costco. It's these motion activated ones here that kind of turn on. They have side lights and a top light, and you can choose to activate whichever one you want. The reason why we decided to go with extra lighting is just because it really is too dark in here with just these two trailer lights. It's nice to have extra lighting. We usually bring like a portable light, but I figured this way it can be like a semi-permanent light, and that'll just help light up everything. So that way I can see a little bit better when I'm cooking and see a little bit better when we're prepping food over there by the sink. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these installed as well. All right, and since this comes with the 3M sticker, I'm actually gonna put it just right up on the styrofoam. I think that's gonna work best. Little metal plate here. This clicks into place. Very simple. Very simple fix for that. I'm glad we found that at Costco. I'm going to put the other one right above the sink. All right, well, there you go. Good news. We'll get to test it out next week and see how it does when all the doors are closed. Even though it'd be a 24-hour sign, we'll probably end up closing the doors, keep mosquitoes out. Now, we do have a mosquito net that we put up last year, and that'll at least help the mosquitoes from getting in as we get in and out of here. The back always stays closed when we're out camping, so it's really not a bad little situation. And I love that I can actually keep this also as a utility trailer because it's going to really come in handy whenever I have to pick up wood to go do different projects. So all right, let's see if she works. All right, it definitely works. It'll definitely be good for cleaning some dishes. That's about all it is. Not supposed to be meant for drinking water. We'll have our own drinking water. And for added safety, we do have a fire extinguisher, but we have yet to hang it up. So we're going to go ahead and hang this up as well. That definitely looks a whole lot better now that it has its own place. All right, and the last thing we got actually some hanging baskets. So these are wire baskets with wood shelves. We found these on Amazon, pretty cheap. And I think it'll be a good addition in order to have condiments and whatever else that we need up here. Maybe putting knives in it since it has an actual base to it. Like these here don't have a base, so the knives and everything would fall through. And so this here will be great for putting the knives in there in the baskets and keeping them out of the way. All right, well, there you go. A little bit of modifications, make it a little bit nicer. So now I got plenty of baskets to fill. The only other thing I was going to do is hang up some command hooks. Jillian and I, we really like to hang stuff on the wall, and it's just helpful to have these things hanging on the wall, so easy access and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and put some command hooks up as well. All right, well, that completes all the modifications I'm going to do. Next, I'm going to load up the trailer with all the stuff that we're going to end up taking with us. We have a bunch of camping gear that we typically take, including a bed, and I'm going to go ahead and get that set up here. That way it's a lot easier next week. That's it right there. That's about as much prepared as I'm going to be until next week when we start going camping. Harrison's going to help me finish packing the rest when we go camp, right?
Yeah, I need to throw my toys in.
And your toys? Okay. I went ahead and filled that up with water. I spilled a little bit, but I like it. New batteries. Everything's looking really good. Everything is working nicely. All right, well, we're taking a little break from all the excitement, and we are going to go to Family Day at the park, and they have like free ice cream and free food for people who show up early enough to get it.
Yeah, and they have lots of kids activities. So Harrison is super excited to see what they have and, of course, get ice cream. So we are on our way, taking a break to enjoy some family time.
All right, well, we're almost there.
Harrison, you ready? Whoa! Whoa! Hold on tight.
Is that good, Bubba?
Is that yummy?
Bite. Yum yum. Little miss over there.
Really good. Happy to be here with the family. We're enjoying all the good food and they're telling jokes on the stage, and I'm laughing pretty hard. It's pretty funny.
Okay, I can't watch out for these candles, okay? Yeah, go around with that. What are you out there again? Your pants. Taking a so you can water the way to do it.
Yeah.
Wow, good job, Bubba.
A little harder. It's so good. Work. One more spray for it. I love it.
Wow.
Would you like a Jesus Loves You bracelet?
Say thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Here's stickers.
Good job. Hey, what are you doing? Wow, what's this, Bubba? You get a flower?
This is a pansy.
Wow. We're going to grow it in the windowsill? Yeah. Strawberry.
All right, we got the strawberry snow cone and the blue raspberry. This one's for Harrison.
How's a strawberry?
Take you back to being a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison's not really, they ran out of ice cream, so he's kind of bummed. So they'll have snow cones.
Good?
Yeah. Good thing.
Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah.
The voice one.
Oh, she wants more.
You blowing it up? Let me see. Whoa! Good job. How is it? How is it, Daddy?
Good.
Which flavor did you get?
I got coconut cream with some kind of diet cherry. I don't know.
Do you like it?
She wants some. She thinks it's fun.
Here's you wanted off the horse.
Good job, Bubba.
Go! Let's cross! Whoa! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going with it!
Is the balloon helping you? There you go.
Whoa!
Sorry, I've never seen one of those before.
Whoa!
You Harrison? Whoa! Get it! Almost got it! Keep shooting! Whoa!
Yeah! Hi. Good job.
Whoa! Say thank you!
Wow.
You want a picture on the truck?
Good job.
Show Daddy the truck! Whoa!
Big smile.
Are you the fireman?
Are you Marshall, like on Paw Patrol? Whoa! Okay, you gotta go through.
Go through it.
So this mama really wants to cry right now because we did this last year as well as a lot of other events, and Harrison has really come out of his shell this year. He's really grown up. Last year he was too afraid to do a lot of things. So it's really fun to watch, but it's also sad. But I love it.
What are you doing, big boy? Are you doing it again? I watch you. Are you going through it? Push, push, push. Push, push, push.
Dada.
Whoa, look at you go. Push, push, push. Are you loving that? Sis is loving it. Good job, Bubba. You're doing it. There you go. Good job. Wow. Keep going. You almost did it. Put your foot in the red spot. Yeah. Whoa! Good job. High five! High five! All right. Well, we want to say thanks again for watching Good Live in Alaska, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.
Come here, Blakely. Come here. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. We officially have a walker. Look at you go. Good job. Come to Mama. Come to Mama. Good job. Come to Mama. Good job.